Todd Pappy, there's the man.
Sitcon.
Todd Pappy always bringing...
Come on, I can't hear you.
Always bringing the excitement here. I think we're going to see a demo.
So, we'll be talking today about something special. It's an update on something that we talked about a little while ago, but we feel it's the future of Star Citizen, and it's the culmination of multiple different game systems coming together. So why don't you play the video?
Are we going to look at Star Citizen FR 4.0? Here we go, we're having another demo here. Which is basically going to be everything that we saw together into a video, right? What are we looking at here in this quaint little forest? With some cargo boxes and a whole A? On microtag? Land claim site. What? What? Our player Outposts! I just hurt myself. That hurts fucking shit. Just banged my wrist on my desk. Oh my god. Yeah, they need to bring back the line claims because I didn't have a chance to buy them before. Where we have our own mining facility and we make our own cargo with our own resources? No way. And all of that exists already? No, Captain Explodo, don't bomb that. Boom, boom, boom. I would never tell you where I settle. I will never show on screen my own settlement. Corridors? Like, how big are those player settlements going to be? Hydroponic farms! Yeah, lots of turrets. Indeed, that's going to be needed, right? Come on, this looks so peaceful and nice. This is a concept trailer. I don't know. Because we were told that everything that we are seeing will be coming in the next 12 months. There's the medical part here. Yeah, I think I saw a turret. Yeah, there's definitely a turret here on the top. Yeah, that's what they have there. Oh. When? 322. Alpha 322.
All right. So base building. All right, it breaks down into two really large gameplay sections, planning ahead and prepping, and then you've got the on-site where you're actually going to build. So with that, you need to figure out what your goal is. Is it to have a home with a nice view and relax?
That's what I do in
Starfield. Have a
Starfield.
trading post where you want to create and sell items? Is it to gather resources available and move on to the next area? Or is it
all
to be
of that.
off-grid and be completely self-sufficient?
All of that.
So with that, with your prep and everything like that, we've got blueprints. So the recipes. Everything in the game is fabricated from a blueprint. Players acquire blueprints via reputation rewards.
Captain Explodo, you know that people will bomb your
NPCs.
place that looks good if you do
With any
blow off
blueprint, you can
places
actually
up.
do research on it and then create different variations. With materials ranging from the common to ultra rare, you might find them at the local shop or have to travel around the universe to collect them.
Nice. So they're going to have different grades on their rarity.
Simple materials or even complex components will all go into the fabrication. With this, then you got location, location, location. First area is high security. So you must purchase the land. The base is actually invulnerable because of the planetary
Nice.
field tech.
Okay, cool.
The security will show up to protect it as well. You pay for the privilege. You're taxed. So at this point, you won't have the best resources available. You won't have access to the best resources available on the planet.
That's fine.
If you don't pay your taxes,
We'll have a nice
the shields
view.
will go away after a period of time, and the base will become derelict and will collapse.
Oh.
But this is low risk, low reward.
It can become a
Then
derelict?
you've got low security. So again, you must purchase the land. It's owned by an independent corp, gang, or faction. Again, you don't have access to all the best resources on the planet. The base is vulnerable. AI NPCs will show up and protect the base if it's attacked. The protection will escalate over time. Player can also build defenses to help mitigate this as well. And then it's medium reward, medium risk.
How
you've
about
got
having an
lawless.
outpost everywhere?
So this is no protection other than what you build.
Pyro.
There's shields, anti-air. Players can disable the shields by getting close to them and destroying them. High risk, high reward. Since there's no taxes, no protection fees, you get a high return on the resources that you collect. Now, there's some cross-shard and server meshing considerations that will kind of adjust this design in the future, but we'll get into that later once we're really building it. So from here, you've got the tool.
All right, so we are
this
going
is
to need
what
server
we
meshing for
consider a
that.
surveyor. With this, we want to actually cater to everybody's playstyle, whether you're solo or in an org.
Yes.
With this, you got different buildings that you can produce, from small, medium to large to extra.
Okay, yeah, I'm gonna have to start my
XL.
own org.
So with the surveyor tool, you can only build the small buildings. With a vehicle, you can build small and medium-sized buildings. With the galaxy, you can build small to large structures.
Oh, the
And
Galaxy
then
is a
obviously
base
with the
builder.
Pioneer,
Nice.
Pioneer can do it all, and it still works as a mobile base. And we'll talk about some of the more expanded features that we're adding to it in later on. So,
Later on.
and
Today
then
or
it's
later
also,
on next
we're
year.
exploring what can be done in space, not just on the planet. So from here, you set off on your journey. So with the land claim,
See you, Zero
you put your
Crusher.
tool down where you want.
2026.
You
That
launch
is
the
a long
drone
time in the future, man.
that is built into the machine, and then from there, this allows the player to access the base building and also land claim mode. With the land claim modes, the player can actually change the size and position of what area they want to claim, and it also shows you the cost and taxes associated with it. If it's in a taxable zone and you don't own the land, this interface will default to it.
Okay.
So if you own land or it's in a lawless area, it'll automatically go to base building mode. So with the overhead view of the land, you can actually place down buildings exactly where you want.
So you can get your own
You
land
can see the
claim
resources
in-game.
beneath the surface, and then you can also place multiple buildings before you actually build. So you can see how it will all kind of come
So
together.
if you buy the land
You'll see
claim
the
with
resources
real
that are
money, do you
needed
still
for
pay the
it.
tax?
And then you can also switch back and forth between different modes, which are showing off the resource network and how you link basically power generators to consumers. And then the player can move or deconstruct existing buildings right now
This
with
is
no
the
charge.
real deal, man. This is what's going to make
Fabrication.
Star Citizen relevant.
So when you basically build these buildings, they don't come with any furnishings. And if you didn't bring any with you, then you want to build a fabricator. So depending on what you want to build, there's different sizes of them that support buildings from decorations, armor, weapons, components.
It's going to be so
and even
time
ships.
consuming to have a good looking outpost.
So like base building mode, you need blueprints, resources to craft what you want. Everything fabricated is produced from it produces a physicalized entity. Stats and quality will depend on the quality of the materials
They
actually
need
used.
proper rep and law, or there's going to be troll playland. That's what Pyro
Once
is
you've
going to
done
be
that and you
exploded.
built your decorations.
That's
now
why
you can
people will
actually
settle
fill
in
the room the way
Stanton,
that you want to fill
and that's
it.
why people will
So
settle in
furnishings
Pyro.
can be purchased at different locations, or they can actually be fabricated. You can do that via first person or in a dedicated mode in the Surveyor's tool. With that, you've got different types of buildings. So you've got utility style, which would be garages, freight elevators, landing
Look
pads.
at that nice garage where you put your vehicles
And
inside.
then you've got extractors.
Yes.
So with extractors, we want to make sure that nothing in regards to resource gathering is fully automated. a level of player engagement is always needed. So as Nick talked about before,
so you got those. You're gonna have to go back to your outposts,
radioactive,
right?
perishable, etc. What you'll be doing is pulling out full containers. Then from there, it'll be repairing, or there's wear and tear associated with it, or even misfires like you saw in Thorsten's talk and Guillermo's talk yesterday. There's also upgrade paths.
So basically,
for making them
that's
more
the place
efficient
you'll
or
live. You will
resilient.
no longer go to the landing zones
Power
anymore.
generators.
That's where you live.
So with
This will be
different
your
types of power
house.
generators,
Yeah, wooded
there'll be some that are
NPCs,
more
absolutely Diplo.
cost-effective as well as effective in different areas. Solar panels will not always work in darkness. Fuel generators will need to be filled up every now and then batteries to store excess power. Then you've got producers. So things that will require the players to combine different resources to produce new items. And then you've got defense. So anti-air, anti-personnel, and then shield generators.
So
And then
there
the
go
big
the Captain Explodo.
We start development Q1. So that's me. Thank you all. Thank you for coming.
Okay, so what we saw was
Wonderful
indeed
seeing you.
a concept video. You're right. So they have not started yet, but they are going to start soon. Like.